Hello and welcome to the Daily Blog here on STV North. Now, when I came into the office this morning, I thought we had a new employee. But actually, on closer inspection, it was one of our existing employees with a collar and tie. Let's go and speak to Ewan Weems. Ewan, don't turn your back on us.
No.
I didn't recognise you today with your posh collar and tie.
Suited and booted for a change. I suppose it makes a difference from my usual ragamuffin style, which has been commented on more than once by other staff in the newsroom.
So, Mr. Grunge, why are you now top dressed?
Well, I have been given the opportunity to work temporarily on the newsroom stuff. Before I was doing the website, as online journalist, and temporarily I'll be helping out in the news team, putting together pieces and perhaps even making some of my own. So I have to be respectfully dressed to represent STV in such a way.
What about the hair, though?
The hair, yeah. Well, it has been cut. I mean, it was a lot longer before. I guess I might have to trim it even shorter as the week goes by if I'm to be sent out or to appear on camera.
So, quite a challenge then, quite a change from what you were doing.
Yeah.
What have you got ahead then in the next few months?
Well, I've got a piece today that I'm working on that was worked on in Inverness, so I'm just kind of putting it together. I didn't actually do any of the out in the scenes kind of action. I guess it is a big jump. Obviously I've been in the newsroom for about almost a year and a half now, so I know kind of how the operation works, but I've never been kind of entrusted with a cameraman and sent off into the breach. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm sure hopefully I'll develop as time goes on.
But you're lucky in that you have that insight because you were working on the web and you were looking at our stories and you were maybe correcting some of our stories. So it gives you an insight into how it's done, as it were.
More importantly, I just think David and DJ, the rest of the team, decided there just wasn't enough good-looking members of staff on camera, and with the exception of yourself, Norman. And I think I've just been helped to boost numbers in that sense.
Can I get my fiver back now? Thanks very much. Well, moving on now to somebody else who's had a refreshing holiday and has come back a changed man as well. And this is I want to mind the rack there behind you, and this is our programme editor, David McKeith. David?
Hello.
Back from 3-week holiday?
No, it was just, I've been away for a couple of weeks, but I was away in sunnier climes for just the 1 week, and it's absolutely great to be back, as I'm sure you can understand.
So have you come back a changed man, full of life, full of joys, a new outlook on life?
I've come back to discover that I still have a desk and that the place managed to run quite effectively when I wasn't here, so I suppose that does make you think a little bit. But no, I'm quite happy, settling back in quite nicely. Lots to do today and catch up with the news stories of the day, and it's a busy mix for us today, really. Over the weekend there was a tragedy at a caravan park in Perthshire where a 22-month-old toddler drowned in a burn, and we're looking really at just the full outcome of that story today, just to bring people up to speed with it who perhaps didn't catch our coverage at the weekend. And one of the other key stories that we're examining is the link between methadone use and in heroin users. Methadone use has increased by a massive amount, and there's something like 21,000 people in Scotland who regularly take methadone to try to wean them off heroin, and of course the criminality that involves. Now, those are just two of the stories that we'll be showcasing on North tonight, and of course we'll be looking back at the fantastic Open golf finale, that extra holes playoff involving Sergio Garcia and Padraig Harrington yesterday. Just dramatic stuff, and Stephanie Daly will be bringing us up to speed with that.
Indeed, some drama, and often you get drama and golf in the same sentence.
Well, Carnoustie, you've got to remember, that's the place where our own Paul Lawrie did so well in the golf Open there 8 years ago, I think it was, when there was the drama at the 18th when there was water and all the rest of it. You can't fault Carnoustie, and you can ask the people of Carnoustie to back that up. I'm sure they will.
Okay, well, we'll tune in later. So, plenty drama on North tonight as well later. Tune in.